Hi, I'm Audrey, the host of My Tar Heel Adventures. Every episode, we visit a new town in North Carolina to give you an inside peek at our beautiful state. Today, we're in Swansboro. We'll be exploring fun, food, and history in the friendly city by the sea. Every episode, we visit a new town in North Carolina to give you an inside peek at our beautiful state.
We're here at Hammocks Beach State Park, and we're speaking with Salem from Oslo County Tourism. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's so great that y'all are out here.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Swansboro has been a blast.
Yes. We love Swansboro. Definitely that small town feel, the waterways, the beautiful scenes, and of course, friendly people that you get to meet along the way.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about Swansboro and Oslo Tourism.
Sure. So Swansboro is known as the friendly city by the sea. It definitely lives up to that name. It's definitely a growing town with its events and with the people that are coming in. They have so many great festivals throughout the year. So one of the ones that is coming up is their Mullet Festival. And when we say mullet, we mean the fish. However, we do encourage the hairstyles too. So that's in October. It's real big. They shut down the streets in downtown Swansboro. Lots of vendors take up the space. They're actually adding in a 5K this year with a mullet run too.
Wow.
Always a growing event. They're celebrating 75 years. This year
incredible.
With this festival. And then some of their other festivals that are coming up, they have their Flotilla, which instead of a parade on land, they do with boats. So they decorate the boats with lights. They parade them on the water for people to come out and see, which is always fun in November too. So Swansboro is always thriving throughout the year with the different events. You can always get on the waterways. We talk about shelling as just really great. So you can look for sand dollars, you can look for shark's teeth, and you can also look for conch shells, especially in and around Bear Island, which is part of Hammocks Beach State Park here. And Hammocks Beach State Park is such a great place. We love this state park. It's one of our #1 attractions within Onslow County. They're also opening campgrounds, mainland side, like we like to call it. So you can actually bring an RV onto it. Primitive camping plus cabins will be available starting in September.
Awesome.
Getting out by kayak is one of our most popular ways to explore the city. You can go up the creeks of White Oak River or just explore the Intercoastal Waterway. We also encourage people to get on boats, and that can be all year round. So the best time for shelling, we say, is in the winter. So if you can handle the cold, the best time is to go out in the winter time when there's less people to explore our waterways and bring home fully intact shells with you too.
Wow.
Birding here is huge. We have over 200 different species of birds that you can see, whether you're out on the water or just on the mainland side too. And then, of course, Swansboro is really pet friendly too. So lots of places are very open for dogs. They even have pup menus at a lot of our restaurants.
I love that.
And then water stations and everything. And of course, downtown is such a walkable little area that you can shop, eat, and listen to live music all the time throughout the year. Definitely a great place for anyone to come out. We do encourage families to those who are just couples to anyone who wants to come out. It's definitely a growing city and is open and very inviting to anyone who comes out.
Wow, that is amazing, and we are looking forward to seeing Swansboro today.
We're so excited to have y'all and to showcase our beautiful town.
So where can we find you guys online?
Sure, you can go to onlyinonslow.com, and also Swansboro, you can visit swansboronc.com.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi guys, we're here at Pogies and we're speaking with one of the owners, Lainey. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Audrey?
I'm doing good. So excited to be here.
Yes, happy to have you guys.
Awesome. So Lainey, tell us a little bit about what you love about Swansboro and tell us a little bit about Pogies.
Absolutely. So we're definitely a water-based business, obviously, and Swansboro is one of the most beautiful places on the East Coast to have this business. We've got amazing sandbars, gorgeous barrier islands, everywhere from Shark Tooth Island where you can find gorgeous fossils and shark teeth, Sand Dollar Island, and of course Bear Island, which is a part of Hammocks Beach State Park, which we are so lucky to have right here in Swansboro.
So, Lainey, you and your husband, Ethan, are the owners here. How did you guys get started?
So Ethan originally started Pogies in 2017, and I hopped on board in 2018, sort of help with everything, get everything going and moving and growing, and we've definitely grown tremendously since then. Since moving here, we now have 2 buildings, lots more to do, 100 more kayaks, so lots more activities, but Pogies started pretty small and it's grown into something pretty big.
Nice. Was it a dream?
Yes, definitely. So Ethan and I both love the water. We always have our whole lives. We both grew up coming down here to the area, me specifically to Emerald Isle, Ethan to Cedar Point. So we've always been Soundside type people. And so we always have dreamed of running and owning something on the water and to get people out on the water as well.
Wow, that sounds like there's a lot that's going on here.
Yeah, we're always busy. Always a lot going on. We've implemented so much more, like island taxis to Bear Island and Sharktooth Island, eco tours that will take you sightseeing, bird watching, island hopping, and then we also have one of our most major pieces that we've implemented into our business is our summer camps that we host June through August for kids ages 5 to 13. They're really good for people who vacation here. We have a drop-in camp. It's called Bay Day. It's just $30 a day. You can drop your kid off between 9 and 5, drop off as early as 7, pick up as late as 6, and they are having a great time out here, kayaking, paddleboarding, fishing stations, just playing. We've got an excellent counselor staff full of lifeguards and really hype college kids that love to hang out with kids, and it's a really fun activity for both locals and visitors. We also do a lot of different types of fishing charters. Here we've got some great captains. We do all inshore fishing, so we don't go out in the ocean. So if you're a little apprehensive about going fishing and wanting to catch some larger fish, this is definitely a good place to start. We do redfish, flounder when they're in season, and sheep's head. And then we also do bottom fishing, which is great for families because you're continuously catching, always fun, never boring.
Wow, that sounds incredible.
Yeah.
So, Lainey, what do you love about Swansboro?
I love how tight-knit it is, especially with all the different cool places that you can walk to. Even from our little island right here in between the bridges, you can walk right into downtown where there's all kinds of cute little shops, great places to eat, and always some live music going on Friday and Saturday nights.
Wow, Swansboro sounds like a great little town to be in.
It is. It's super quaint, and I love that it's right here next to Emerald Isle, so it's kind of like a little hidden gem when you're vacationing over there on the Big Island. Bear Island is a part of Hammocks Beach State Park. It's a barren island, so if you're familiar with Emerald Isle, with the pretty dunes and beaches, it's just like that, but no infrastructure, except for the bathhouses there, which are part of the campsites. So this fall, definitely look into camping on Bear Island. It's a really beautiful place, and if you need a taxi over there, we gotcha, but hopefully they should have the ferries up and running again sometime soon, too.
So you mentioned the taxis. How do we order a taxi?
Yeah, you just go online to pogiesfishing.com, go to boat, taxis, charters, and more, and you should be able to book easily right there.
Awesome. And what are your hours for Pogies?
So our hours right now are 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, but when it comes to September through December, we'll only be open Thursday through Sunday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. as well.
What would you say to people who are thinking about visiting Swansboro?
Oh, you should definitely come, definitely try it out. I know the first time that I came to Swansboro, I'm not a native here, but I was completely charmed by kayaking here on the waters, exploring in the downtown, and just all the friendliness here in Swansboro. It is the friendly city by the sea, definitely rings true. Everyone I've met here, from the business owners to everyone that works in the little shops, it's so kind and so welcoming.
So it sounds like Swansboro is a perfect summer vacation getaway.
Oh, definitely, definitely. You won't want to leave. I didn't.
Well, Lainey, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Audrey. It was a pleasure.
Do like I did. Do yourself a favor and go Gator.
We're here at Janna's and we're speaking with John, who is the owner. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
It's exciting to be here at Janna's.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome.
Thank you. So tell us about Janna's.
So Janna started back in 1983 with my grandmother.
Her and my mother started it. In '88, it became what you see now, which is the 50s theme. My grandmother was a big Elvis, Marilyn, and James Dean fan. And so she, pretty much accumulated all the memorabilia that you see on the wall, minus some that was donated. Unfortunately, she passed away a couple years ago, and she left the restaurant to me, so I'm going to continue her legacy and create mine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Janna's has so much history here, and it's beautiful that it's family owned. The recipes that you use here, did your grandma come up with those?
Yes, she came up with all the recipes. We are well known for our pancake batter recipe, which we start with the fritters, and we do it with house-made pancakes, onion rings.
So with all of your recipes, do you make everything in-house?
We do, yes. So we make all of our omelets, everything. We have a local sausage gravy that we serve on Sundays, and the customers they go nuts over that. We also have homemade burgers. We do an 8-ounce burger. This homemade. It's never frozen.
Yeah. So a lot of your customers love your sausage gravy. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we pretty much do our sausage gravy by scratch. We have a local pork market, it's Riggs Pork Market, down off of Swansboro Belgrade Road, and they give us our sausage, and we make it. I can't tell you what's in the sausage gravy because that's a little family recipe there, but it is made from scratch, and our customers go nuts over it.
Awesome. And you guys do that every Sunday?
And we do it every Sunday, yes ma'am. Yep. And we also have our homemade fresh fruit fritters, and those are served year-round. Now, only in season, we have our peach fritters, which the customers go nuts over as well. And we have strawberry, apple, banana, and pineapple as well, and those are year-round. And what we do is we put it in our homemade batter, deep fry it with powdered sugar and cinnamon, and some whipped cream, and it's a little bowl of deliciousness.
So what are some more of your more popular breakfast and lunch items?
So for breakfast, we have a Western omelet. It's a filling omelet. We have a bacon, ham, sausage, and some vegetables in there. If you leave here going hungry, there's something wrong. Also, we have a Brad burger and a bacon cheeseburger that is 8 ounces, very juicy.
Now, there are some people who come here just to see something very special in your restaurant. Can you talk to us about that?
So, yes, it is Elvis in the women's restroom. We have a talking Elvis in the women's restroom.
Thank you very much.
And some ladies come here just for that.
This is Elvis Presley.
Whenever they come in and get their Elvis experience, they tend to rather wrap his eyes with toilet paper so that he can't see them, or they'll kiss his cheeks and leave lipstick prints on there.
The ladies love Elvis.
They sure do. We're open year-round. We open 7 to 2 during the wintertime, and then we close at 7 to 3 during the summertime.
So where can we find you guys on social media?
So we are on Facebook, but I'd rather just have you guys just stop on by and come and see us. It's better to see in person than see it online.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We're here at the Swansboro Area Heritage Center, and we're speaking with Miss Amelia Dees Collette, who is the president of the association here.
We're in the Swansboro Area Heritage Center Museum, which is sponsored by the Swansboro Historical Association. We've been in the space, luckily, for about 7 years, 2017. We have ongoing displays that are in here, exhibits. The exhibits kind of show just a wide variety of Swansboro history. Swansboro is actually one of the oldest towns in the state of North Carolina, incorporated in 1789. So behind us on one wall, we actually have colonial history of Swansboro that one of our members did, actually talks about the founding of the town, going back to 1783. We have a maritime exhibit, which includes a spritzel skiff, which was a shallow draft vessel, which was very important to the very shallow waters and the changing tides in Swansboro behind us. We actually have displays of our fishing history, maritime history, boating history, as well as a kind of unique display of the northeastern or New England Unitarians who actually built this building in the 1820s. And then we also have a detailed timeline, a lot of detail of Swansboro history, some of it that has not been published. It's history that shows diversity in Swansboro, as well as other kinds of things from Native American history up to the Mullet Festival, which we're delighted to be partnering with the town of Swansboro this year in helping to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the Mullet Festival, the oldest festival in North Carolina. We hope you can come see us here at the Swansboro Area Heritage Center whenever you're in Swansboro and you're visiting some of these other wonderful places. We are open Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 4 throughout the year, and you can actually use our research room for genealogy. And if you need to get in touch with us about that, our email is Swansboro Area Heritage Center, which is sahc502@gmail.com. We also have a Facebook page and a Facebook group, as well as we have a website, which is swansborohistoricsite.org. So you can join us. We're the best deal in town, $10 or $20 for actual families. So those are other ways you can get involved and keep up with all of our programs.
So what is Swansboro known for historically?
Gosh, there are a lot of things, but I would say Otway Burns, who was a privateer of the War of 1812, very famous son born in the Swansboro area. But also economically, you've got the maritime industries, but you've also got the farmland, which was so connected. So Swansboro is known too for both of those economically.
Why is downtown Swansboro considered a historic district?
Well, back in the late 1980s and early 1990s, there's just a group of citizens that were very passionate about Swansboro history and the historic homes that are here. Yeah. And so we had a bicentennial, 200 years from our founding in 1783 and 1983, big celebration of our bicentennial. And so from that, there was this enthusiasm to make sure that the houses and the buildings in town that dated back over 70, 75 years were preserved. And so many of our houses in town are actually houses that we work on preserving. And the museum and the Historical Association are very much a part of trying to make sure that these homes are preserved. And that's one of the reasons we have a homes tour, to show off those things and to applaud the homeowners who have actually been very responsible for keeping preservation going.
So where can we find you guys online?
Oh yes, well we are somewhat in the modern age of social media. We do have a Facebook page, and that is Swansboro Area Heritage Center Museum. So that's under the museum. And we also have a group, which is the Swansboro Historical Association, as well as a website. And the website is SwansboroHistoricSite.org is our website.
All right,
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
We're here at El Chino, and we're speaking with the owners, Randy and Eric. So tell us about El Chino.
Well, El Chino Italiano means the Italian swan, which is really befitting of Swansboro. My history and our chef's history goes back to New Jersey area, and it is the strength of our chef Steve in the kitchen that of course is the backbone as well. Eric we're partners on this, as well as the Borough Low Country Boil, also in Swansboro. And we just moved into a place called By the Bridge, which is also in Swansboro, directly adjacent to Il Chino Italiano.
We've been partners for about a year. We've been very close friends for about 5 years now.
Yep.
So we kind of just took both of our strengths, and we have 4 different properties, 4 different unique locations, and we also have Ice House Catering, which is a big component of what we do. So we cater out of each each one of our restaurants here.
We wouldn't serve anything in our restaurant that we wouldn't serve our mother.
Wow.
You know, even at the Italiano, you know, we make the gnocchi and a couple of the pastas that are scratch, and mozzarella every day.
Wow, so you make it here.
Yes, we do.
Wow, so how do you choose your menu items? You're foodies, pretty much, professional foodies.
Yeah, but a simple guy too. And I say that because it's not like we do northern or southern Italian kind of thing. And it's we kind of leave that passion open.
And speaking of our menus, you'll notice, and when you go inside, that none of our menus are very big. We try to keep them as small as possible, just not small as possible. We give lots of different flavors, but we do everything on our menu extremely well. So it's not going to be one of those super broad things where you get lost in it, everything like that. We want to focus on the items that are on our menu and make sure they're perfect every time.
So what are some of your menu highlights?
Well, each week we do get different fresh seafood in. So kind of depending on what the season is, what's being caught offshore in the North Carolina coast here, we keep everything is pretty much home close to home.
That rotation.
We can.
You know, with locals should never be bored.
Exactly.
You know, but yet the people that come annually for their week vacation in Emerald Isle should always have the familiarity of what they had last year sometimes.
Okay, yes.
You know, we always have features, and it also lets our chef, because we're chef-based restaurants, so we want our chefs to be engaged and not be flipping the same burger all the time. One of the features at Il Cigno Italiano that we have on the menu is our fresh mozzarella that we make literally every single day. Same thing with the gnocchi and the pappardelle and the tagliatelle pastas. Let me tell you about the ossobuco. I can't tell you how many people have told me, I like ossobuco. I got to check out yours and let you know how you like it. Every time I've gotten goosebumps because they say it's perfect.
Wow.
All right, and that's the response I get when we do a good job. You see this right here? I'm not lying. It's physiological that I'll get goosebumps when we do a good job. It's about the passion in the industry. It's not about the dollar we make. It's because it's what we love to do. It's not a job, you know?
So a lot of the same passion we have for our food, like Randy was talking about, is our drinks. So between every restaurant we do have craft cocktails. We've won multiple wine spectator awards at the Borough. We just won one here at Oino. So we've worked on the wine list for the last year.
And what do you have to have? Over 110 wines on the list?
110?
You have to have a minimum of 110, and of course we don't work on minimums.
Yep. All right, so we have more than 110 labels, and out of those labels, I think 98% of them are rated in top 3 percentile. So we have a lot of different good Italian wines here.
So your restaurant is located on the water. What do you think about being located here?
It insulates us from our competition of chain restaurants and franchises. But the tourism industry is one of the things that really excites us too. They all have where you can pull a boat up out back and access us, which I think is fantastic, especially at the Low Country Boil. That is served all in like a tin, and it's everything from Alaskan crab legs and clams and mussels and shrimp. But in the tins, you can pull up on a boat and walk away with it. And you go back out to the sandbar. And Swansboro, bar none, offers the ability to do that. Swansboro has access to the sandbars that is so unique. I mean, it's just you can't compare it to anything. For people to be able to pull up to the restaurant, put an order in by phone, pull up and grab it and go back to the sandbar. Oh my God! You know what can touch on that? You know?
Yeah. That's what's perfect about Swansboro. I mean, the waters around here literally offer something for everyone. Like you said, the sandbars. There's good fishing. We have access to the ocean, just like everywhere else. But you go to some of these other coastal towns, and it's one or the other. You have oceans or marshes, and we have a little taste of everything. So it's perfect around here.
We got the Swan Fest on Sundays. I mean, Swansboro is so quaint, and it's like one of those towns that you just kind of buzz through. It's like, oh, that must have been Swansboro. You don't even really know it because it really hasn't been largely branded. But it's so quaint and nice. It's developed and is developing into something really great.
So where can we find you guys online?
We're on Facebook, Instagram. TheItalianswan.com is our website that can bring you into all of our social media pages. The Borough NC Cafe. It's a website there. Also on social medias and Instagrams and all the above.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications to keep up with all of our adventures. Now I'd like to thank Gator Metal Roofing for sponsoring today's video. Let's check in with a recent customer to see how their experience was. Today we're in Wilmington and we're speaking with a recent customer of Gator Metal Roofing, Mr. David. How are you doing today?
Oh, fine, just fine.
Awesome. We're excited to be here to talk to you about your Gator Metal Roof. So, Mr. David, tell us a little bit about your Gator Metal Roof.
Oh, we enjoyed it much quieter and warmer, and we enjoyed it very much.
Awesome. So you've had your Gator Metal Roof since last September, so about a year now.
Yes, and we enjoyed it.
Awesome. We've had intense storms, some hurricanes, and intense heat. Have you noticed any leaks or anything like that with your Gator Metal Roof?
No leaks at all.
So your Gator Metal Roof has held up.
Held up fine, just fine.
What about your energy bills? Have they been lower?
They drop a little.
That's good. Awesome, because we have that 40% energy savings pledge that with our metal roof, you'll save 40% on your energy bill. What did you think when you picked up the phone to give us a call to schedule your free estimate?
Well, really, my wife, she scattered, so she was looking at it on TV.
Yeah.
Decided we'll try the metal roof. And so we tried, and we enjoyed it.
So what did you have before a metal roof?
It was a tin roof.
And did you have any issues with your tin roof?
Yes, so it's a leak.
It was leaking. How long did you have your previous roof?
Probably was on there since the house was built.
Yeah. So it was quite a while.
Yeah.
And what made you want it to switch from a tin roof to a metal roof?
I always liked the tin roof. The rain sounds better, but it's real quiet. You know, it's real nice and quiet. It's comfortable. Yeah. I think they last a little longer than the shingles built.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, they last longer than shingles.
Okay, sounds good. And so you chose a matte black Gator Metal Roof. What made you choose that color?
The match to white of my house, bring it out the color better.
Yes, it definitely does. It matches it very well.
Yeah.
So, Mr. David, when the Gator Metal Roof representative came to your home to tell you all about a metal roof and to show you what your options were, what did you think?
He did very good. He brought us pictures and the stuff to show what we know material it made out and stuff. I enjoyed it.
Did you get any other estimates?
No.
You felt like you got a good deal with Gator?
I felt like I got a good deal.
All right. Did you get financing with Gator?
Yes, they finance. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like it's a good, easy monthly payment?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
It is easy.
And so when the crew came out to install your property, how did everything go? Was it smooth? How long did it take?
It was real smooth. It took about a week or more.
Okay. And how did they clean up whenever they were leaving?
Clean up nicely.
Awesome.
Nicely. They got pick up all the screws, really.
Awesome. So how would you rate, if you, on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, what would you rate your experience with Gator Metal Roofing?
I'd say 5.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.